Hello and welcome to game number 2 of the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Showcase in Phoenix. Currently at the AZ Ice in Gilbert, Arizona. Vegas Junior Golden Knights facing off against the Belle TIEHL team from Detroit. Vegas Junior Golden Knights in the dark jerseys and Belle TIEHL will be in their reds for this matchup. Happy holidays to everyone, getting close to the holiday week. And Christmas less than a week away. Can't believe it. Hope everyone is warm at home because it is a bit chilly in the rink here in Gilbert, Arizona. Parents wrapped up, bundled up here in the rink. There is the buzzer to signal the end of the warm-up. Starting goaltender in net for the Vegas Junior Golden Knights will be number 29, Cole Larison. Vegas Junior Golden Knights in their pregame chat. And we are about to get underway. Pucks collected. Referees check the nets for extra pucks. 17 minutes up on the clock. And face-off win for the Knights. Weebolt taking the face-off. Harrison plays it up into the neutral zone, looking for Huffman. Puck on the stick, and we have a hand pass coming here. Is the signal from the linesman or referee, only a two-man system here. And we'll try this again at center ice. Weebolt, Lacus, Huffman, forward lineup on the ice. Weebolt wins it again. Weebolt trying to gain the red line and dump it in. Belle TIEHL force him off the puck. Lacus able to get it back though on the near side and dumps it in the far corner. Huffman takes a hit on the far side as he makes play below the goal line. Loose puck collected by Belle TIEHL. They're able to move it up in the back skates of his teammates' skates. Sebastian Misakovian will dump it in as he applies pressure as Vegas make chases behind him off the skate of Misakovian on net. Goaltender will have to cover that one. And wait for the whistle. Face off in the far corner. Going to be taken this time by Salikas. Face-off win for Belle TIEHL. Pressuring is Hunter Reed. And on the defense, we got Knisley and Cabradilla. Cabradilla shot, traffic in front, hits Misakovian in the knee range. Just chipped up and out of the zone by Belle TIEHL. Now back up to the neutral zone. Belle TIEHL got to tag up. And they do. Cabradilla pouncing on that errant pass by Belle TIEHL. Now a D-to-D pass for Belle TIEHL as they exit their zone right at the red line. Dumped up ice by Knisley in deep. Belle TIEHL move it up the wall, far wall, and pinned along the wall by Misakovian. Or Belle TIEHL. Shit. Okay. Oh. Puck out to the neutral zone. Puck in the zone. Mislakovian trying to pin his man. Salik is trying to get to it. Puck comes out of the zone. Harrison dumps it to the far corner. Vegas tag up. Puck behind the net. Collected by Belle TIEHL. They play it off the glass and out. Glove down by Harrison. Harrison takes a hit up high, able to keep possession of the puck on the near side. Puck into the zone. Puck in the near corner. Penhallow takes a hit behind the net and cleared out to the neutral zone by Belle TIEHL. Colton Flood holds up in front of his bench. Cross ice pass to Penhallow. Penhallow cuts out to the outside. Down the right side, dumps it in. Penhallow hits for a change. Huffman on the pressure. Huffman coming in hot. Able to keep it in the zone. Mislakovian bouncing puck. Lack is trying to get to it. Puck loose along the near wall. Huffman puts a hit, shot towards the net, blocked by Belle TIEHL defenseman. Weebolt drops it to DeRochers at the point. DeRochers back down the wall. Lack is knocked down behind the play. Huffman surveying, drops to Cabardilla. Cabardilla back down low to Huffman. Huffman looking for a centering pass, and that's tipped. Looking for Weebolt on the back door, and that one's chipped over. DeRochers collected, cut back by Cabardilla. Cabardilla plays it up ice, and reverse hit on the Belle TIEHL player. Tried to put a hit on Cabardilla. Belle TIEHL with the possession now. Looking for a centering pass. Puck up ice. Loses player for the Belle TIEHL. Loses his footing. Trying to dangle to the middle. Defended by Avina, and Larison will cover. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Had some connection issues, so hopefully we're good now. But good thing you didn't miss anything, no goals. Still tied up at 0, 9:15 remaining in period number 1. Shots on goal 3-2 in favor of the Vegas Junior Golden Knights. Puck chipped out of the zone after the face-off win by the Knights. Puck to the near side off the mark. Hunter Reed will take over the possession on the near side. He gets rubbed off along the boards. Belle TIEHL moves it up to the far side. Gilliam and Mislakovian pass it to the near side. Harrison shot low on the ice. Kick save by the goaltender. Puck ends up on the far side. Mislakovian trying to walk it to the middle. He'll lay it off for Reed. Now Reed lays it off down low for number 34, Max Gilliam. Gilliam curling back just outside the left face-off circle. Now Mislakovian, as Vegas try to maintain the possession now, taken out from under the legs of Mislakovian. And Belle TIEHL up ice. Bank pass off the mark, and that'll be an icing on Belle TIEHL. Vegas Junior Golden Knights will get to head back up ice into the offensive zone for a face-off. With 8:24 to go in period number 1. Face-off win shot by Knisley. Puck loose in the near side. Now out to the neutral zone. Knisley collects. Knisley dumps it back in right at the red line. A little bit better viewing angle here for this game. Unfortunately, this is the only game in this ice rink. Pass up ice. Penhallow dumps it back in deep. Tip, they say. A little bit behind the red line, otherwise would have been an offsides. Newell comes away with the puck, centering pass, and found the stick of Penhallow, but just floats off his stick, unable to get a clean shot. Puck rimmed around the boards by Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL now hassled by Cabardilla. Puck played up, but not out. Cabardilla kept it in initially, and now finally out of play. In the zone. Should be an in-zone face-off. And the parent will pop it back onto the ice. Got stuck just above the glass. And taking the face-off is Zane Wiebolt. Lacus to the left, Huffman to the right on the defensive, Vina and Flood. Backhand shot high and over the net by Lacus. Pinching down is Flood. Rims it around the boards behind the net to the near side. Backhanded up but not out. Huffman plays it up. Huffman will chase steal. And just gets past. Wiebolt back for the Knights. Cross ice pass to Lacus. Lacus dumps it in, takes a hit to make the play. Huffman on the pressure, puck loose, drags it to himself. Wiebolt comes and cleans it up, trying to get the pass, the puck, and Belle TIEHL will take over the possession. Belle TIEHL one touch up and into the Belle TIEHL bench. Wiebolt got a stick on that as he was back checking. And the Vegas Universal Knights will have an offensive zone face-off coming here with 6:55 to go in period number 1. Face-off going to be taken by Cashton Sparks, and both players kicked from the face-off. Kale Marundi take the face-off for the Knights. Face-off win for Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL played off the board. Marundi reverses it back down below the wall, or below the goal line, down the wall. Marundi on the near side. He'll try to play it back down again. And now chipped up and out past Biaggi at the right point. On the attack, shot wide in net. Larison seals off the near side. Makes a pad save, and puck out of the zone. Belle TIEHL through the neutral zone with some speed, just mistouches it and played out to the neutral zone by Max Biaggi. Puck dumped in by Belle TIEHL. And made a play, Max Biaggi on the attack. Trying to get past one. And off the bench comes Harrison, make a play on that puck. Sorry about the camera. Harrison, crop ice, tips it up. Gilliam, Max Gilliam with a long reach, bounces it up in the skates. Can't get it away from the defenseman for Belle TIEHL. Hunter Reed back checking, forcing the errant pass by Belle TIEHL. Gilliam takes a hit as he makes a play up ice. Now puck back in the hands of the defense for the Knights. Puck on the near side of the ice will be collected and flipped up into the zone. And poked away, back checking Wiebolt. Pokes that off the stick of the puck carrier for Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL, DDD pass back to the near side. Now they'll go far side, collect it, gains the red line, trying to dump it in. Gilliam gets tangled up and goes down against the boards in front of the Knights bench. Harrison gains the red line and dumps it in. Puck bounces off the back wall. Lands close to the post there. Goaltender elects for his teammate to make the play. Pass all the way back in the defensive zone. Cabardillo plays it up and in. Wiebolt had an opportunity there and just poked off his stick. He'll play it to Huffman behind the net and below the goal line. Huffman walking it to the middle and cannot get a shot off. One-timer and a save by the goaltender, and a loose puck in front and collected. Wiebolt with the one-timer in the slot, looking for the left side of the net. Goaltender gets the glove up there and makes the save and keeps this at a 0-0 game. Shots on goal, 5 for the Vegas Universal Knights, 2 for Belle TIEHL. Face-off win for for Belle TIEHL. Cash and Sparks take the face-off for the Knights. And Knisley keeps it in at the blue line. Puck below the goal line. Belle TIEHL will collect and look to make a breakout play. Tipped out to the neutral zone. Cabradilla trying to dump that back in. Hits his own teammate Newell. And now Newell dumps it in behind the net. Just mishandled. Pressured. Cabradilla's got some space. Walking it to the middle. And just poked away. Sparks curls away from a Belle TIEHL defenseman. Puck in the skates. Sparks trying to dig it out. And puck squirts out. Newell is there on the pressure. Belle TIEHL, though, muscles it away momentarily. Knisley throws that towards the net and a glove save by the goaltender. Face-off win for Belle TIEHL. Pucked around, sticked around, trying to get a shot off, and Colton Flood gets a stick in there and pokes that one out of danger. Puck up ice, no icing. Belle TIEHL will collect in their own zone. Banks it off the boards behind. And now flipped up, but not out just yet. Chipped up and trapped by Colton Flood inside the bench. Just softly lays it off for Avina, who plays it up ice to Sebastian Mislakovian, who takes a hit. Puck on shot on ice by Avina, and the goaltender makes the save, but a little awkward there. And Colton Flood pinching in and just fans on the pass. Looking to play that one up with the backhand, and puck dumped in deep again by Avina. Below the goal line, Flood makes a play down the wall. Penhollow, we got a delayed penalty here. Larison to the bench for the Knights. Extra attacker on the ice, and there's a touch of the puck. And the whistle ending the delayed penalty. And hooking is the call on number 15 at 2:34. Vegas Junior Golden Knights will head to the power play. First infraction of the game goes to Belle TIEHL. Biaggi will set up the power play to Wiebolt. Wiebolt to the far side. One-timer by Avina and saved by the goaltender. Back to Wiebolt again on the left side. Shot. Traffic in front. Steered away. Lacus shot from the ground and a save by the goaltender. Puck up ice as Belle TIEHL is able to ice it, being down a man on the penalty kill. Biaggi to the right side. Missed the connection. Avina will get it, though, after the bank pass off the wall. Vegas into the zone, trying to get clear possession here as they are on the man advantage. And Huffman is stick lifted just past the reach of Biaggi. Biaggi will have to track back. Minute remaining on the power play. Avina to the far side to Hunter Reed. Hunter Reed into the zone. Hunter Reed holds up. And he'll play it down low. And that's rimmed around. Avina gets pressured immediately. Mislakovian trying to cut back. Avina will get it at the point. Avina swings it to the near side of Biaggi. Biaggi down low to Reed. Reed will survey. Back down to Reed. Reed. Pass cross ice. Avina. Shot. Save. Rebound in the skates. Mislakovian will come help to get it back. And a minute to go in the period. Fanning on the pass. Mislakovian stick lifted. And coaches for Belle TIEHL want a tripping penalty. And pass up ice collected in the neutral zone by the Knights. 2 seconds remaining. Taking it in by himself. Cabradilla off the defensive stick of Belle TIEHL into the netting. 32.4 seconds to go. 32 seconds to go in the period. And Belle TIEHL back to full strength. Penhallow kick from the face-off. Cash and Sparks take the face-off, or Penhallow perhaps leaving early, looking the other way. DeRochers shot towards the net, blocked. DeRochers trying to get it down the wall again. Bouncing off a couple of sticks. Newell comes away with it. Newell shot, and that one just trickled wide right of the net. Penhallow puts a hit as he goes to make a play on the puck. No call by the referee. Puck trapped down right at the, just inside the blue line. Puck chipped around the Rochers by Belle TIEHL, and Cabardilla plays it back out quickly. Do-si-do on the near side, and there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 1. Vegas Junior Golden Knights all tied up with Belle TIEHL here in the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League in Gilbert, Arizona, in game number 2 of the weekend, showcase weekend. And I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, Leeds in York, All Western Mortgage, and the Land Franchise Center, for supporting the boys this 25-26 season. Not a lot of action in that first period, as pretty much the only thing of mention was the power play that Vegas had. So I can see and face-off win for the Knights. Colton Flood gains the red line. He'll throw that on net, and a glove save by the goaltender. He'll hold on to that one. And Weebolt to take the face-off. Face-off win for Belle TIEHL. Puck roomed around the boards, kept in by Jack Harrison on the far side, left point. Weebolt trying to pin his man against the wall. Lackus getting in the mix as well. Weebolt takes it away, trying to drop that one back to Colton Flood. He's hassled by 2 Belle TIEHL players, and we're going to get a hook incoming. I think at number 24 or 77. Let's see who will be escorted to and we'll have face-off in the offensive zone coming here on the power play now. Number 24 for the Belle TIEHL, charged with hooking. Pass down low and in. Hardy Huffman from near zero angle there, just along the goal line, puts that under the leg pad of the goaltender, and the Vegas Junior Golden Knights score a power play goal. Weebolt to Huffman at 16-13. Vegas only taking 13 seconds on the power play. And the Vegas Universal Knight take a 1-goal lead. Number 56, Max Biaggi on the second assist. And Belle TIEHL into the zone. Colton Flood on the defense. Flood rims it around the boards. Miskovian trying to chip it up the boards and out, and he does. And Salikas almost tips that one away from the defense. Puck dumped in. Colton Flood on the pressure. As they get pinned along the boards. Trying to get a shot off on Larison, and that one's high and over the net. Salikas slow to get up there in the slot. The high slot. Puck loose behind the net. Salikas trying to move it up the wall. He does to Miskovian. Miskovian flips it out to some space where it's not going to draw an icing. As Vegas making some changes. Defense on the ice for the Knights. Offense for the Knights changing. Gilliam Sparks. Backhand shot saved by Larison. And puck into the neutral zone. Max Gilliam on the pressure. Cuts back. Belle TIEHL exit their zone. Puck dumped in. Back on the defense is Rochers. Look for centering pass off a couple skates of the Knights. And Belle TIEHL trying to walk it in the left face-off circle. Too many dark jersey shot. Save. Puck behind the net. Belle TIEHL move it to the right point. And jumps over his stick. Pressuring now Sparks. Applying some pressure, able to clear it out. Plays it up the wall. Only a red jersey there. To the near side. Belle TIEHL shot towards the net. Redirected and played out of danger. Penhallow pressuring. Puck to the near side. Loose puck in the skates. And trying to dump it up ice is Gilliam from the ice now. And Belle TIEHL comes away with it. Defended by Colton Flood. Colton Flood able to play that one to the outside. Now Belle TIEHL with the puck pinned in the back corner. Cash and Sparks coming to help get it out. In the skates, and it's going to be a hooking call on Penhallow. Loose puck, Larison, and it's in. That one squeaks under the arm of Larison. Turns around, tries to throw a glove on it. And the Belle TIEHL team from Detroit tied up at 13:26 in period number 2. Face-off win, dumped in. Hardy Huffman trying to get to it, the goal scorer for the Knights. Shot. Loose puck, Cleaver centering pass, and puck stays out of the net. Puck dumped up ice, rolling puck. That may end up on net. Larison will have to make the save, and does. Covers it up for a whistle and a face-off. Face-off taken by Weebolt. Belle TIEHL win the face-off. Glove by Larison. Rebound picked up by Belle TIEHL. Pass up ice. Huffman trying to get a piece of it. Weebolt gets pinned along the boards. Lacus in with Huffman, sorry. Huffman trying to pressure. Weebolt, one-timer off the crossbar. That shot coming from the slot. The high slot pinching up Miskovian, and Weebolt takes it away over the blue line. Onsides, Weebolt cutting to the outside. Dumps it in deep, and he'll head for a change. Weebolt off the ice. Reed onto the ice. And a cover by the goaltender, Mistakovian, looking to see if it's still free. Puck out of the zone in the neutral zone. Newell trying to come away with it, and he does. Looking for a pass to the middle. Still loose in the skates. Newell, shot, saved by the goaltender. Looking for that upper corner. A very tight window there to try to hit. Biaggi shot towards the net and gloved away by the goaltender. Over the blue line, on sides. Max Biaggi on the pressure. Puck loose. Newell clears it out to the outside to Mistakovian. Mistakovian up ice to Newell. Newell to Biaggi. Biaggi over the blue line. Max Biaggi curling in. Shot, save, and hold by the goaltender. With 11:20 to go in the period. Face-off going to be taken by Walker Penhollow, Marinde, and Salikas on the ice. Forward line with him. Colton Flood on the defense. Long stick. Able to take that one away. Avina up the wall. Now back to Colton Flood in the neutral zone. Marinde floats off his stick into the zone. Vegas chase. Puck laid off to the near side. Belle TIEHL move it up. But to the stick of Marinde. Marinde is knocked down behind the play. Puck held up below the goal line by Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL now with the puck exit their zone into the neutral zone. Dumped in deep by Belle TIEHL. Avina on the pressure. Trying to get to the puck first. Gets a little help with Salikas. Now 2-on-2 in the far corner. 2 red jerseys, 2 dark jerseys. Dark gray jerseys, that is. And a loose puck off the partition there at the bench. Still in play. Walking it in. Shot. Larson with the kick save. Puck trim around the boards by Avina. Belle TIEHL take it away just inside the zone. Trying to walk it to the middle. Larson kick save. And Penhollow plays it up, but not out. And Larson with the final save and the whistle. As Belle TIEHL peppering the goaltender and keeping in the zone. Sustained pressure in the defensive zone. 9:51 to go in the period. Face-off win for the Knights. Zane Weebolt taking the face-off. Huffman trying to backhand that one up to Weebolt. Loose puck carried back into their own zone by Belle TIEHL. Huffman pressuring. Lacus will collect it in his own zone and pull it out. And that was an offsides on the Knights. We'll have a face-off just in front of the Vegas Junior Golden Knights bench. Puck dumped in by Cooper Rochers for the Knights defense. Cabradilla kept that one in initially. Now puck out to the neutral zone. Belle TIEHL move it up. Back to collect for the Knights is Rochers. Glove down and played up by Lacus. Bouncing puck. Weebolt on the pressure. Trapped down out of the air and straight off the bench. Reed got a piece of it, trying to cut to the outside. Gets around Cabradilla. Drops it back to the right point. Shot hits traffic in front. That's Cabradilla in front. Nico Cabradilla gains the red line. And puck put in deep. Cash and Sparks back for the Knights. Applies some pressure, forces the pass back into the zone. Gilliam will collect it at the left side of the ice, just outside the right face-off circle. Now looking for a centering pass and can't connect. Cash and Sparks just out of his reach. Puck out to the neutral zone now, collected by Knisley. Knisley D-to-D pass to the left side to Harrison. Harrison up ice, looking for Hunter Reed, and that pass is intercepted by Belle Tire. Dumped back in. Loose puck. Picked up by Sparks. Sparks plays it to the far side. Knisley over the blue line. Knisley's got some space. Shot. And a save by the goaltender. That one a tight shot on the near post. Has to squeeze. Tighten hold. Otherwise, that one would have trickled in. Yeah, we got an ice cut coming here. And one more shout out to our sponsors. Leeds in York, All Western Mortgage, and the Lanfranchi Center. I'm And welcome back. Face-off win in the offensive zone. Shot by Lacus from left face-off circle. Harrison moves it to the near side of Biaggi. Biaggi shot. Save, rebound. And Lacus just puts it wide of the net. Loose puck behind the net. Lacus on the ground, able to play that one up, but to the stick of Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL in the neutral zone. D pass now up to neutral zone and into the Belle TIEHL bench. So we'll have center ice face-off coming. Sorry about the signal. It's a little wacky here. Actually, we'll have a face-off in front of the Belle TIEHL bench. And a face-off win for Belle TIEHL, but Newell able to pressure enough and get it into the zone. Puck below the goal line, curling around. Knisley keeps it in at the right point. Puck rims around the boards. Trying to move it out the far wall. Cabradilla just lost his balance for a minute there. Otherwise, he would have kept it in. Able to steer it out momentarily. Offsides should be the call. And it is. Newell plays it out to the near side of Knisley. Knisley up the right side over the blue line. Shot. And that one's high and wide of the net. Just coming on the ice, Cashin Sparks. He plays it down the wall looking for Mistakovian. Puck just outside the zone. Vegas will have to tag up. And they do. Cut into the middle, just mishandles it. Penhallow on the pressure. Turnover. Gilliam steals it in the neutral zone. Gilliam, drop pass, quick shot, and a save, rebound. Picked up by Belle TIEHL, moved around the boards to Knisley. Knisley at the right point, shot off the skate and in. Pierce Knisley throws it towards the net, initially going wide, but off the defenseman. Skate and in, and the Vegas Junior Golden Knights get a favorable bounce at 6:12 to go in the period. Sorry, second half of the second period. At 6:12. Unassisted. Actually, I don't think that was unassisted. We'll find out who they gave the assist to here in a second when they announce it. Larison lays it off. He'll move it around. Assisted by Cashin Sparks. Puck into the zone, played up by Cooper DeRochers into the neutral zone. Cashin Sparks able to stick his side, played it up to Penhallow just beyond his reach. Penhallow gets stick up in the armpit area. Good thing we didn't get a call there. Pass up ice by Belle TIEHL for an icing. And the Vegas Junior Golden Knights have an offensive zone face-off coming here after Belle TIEHL just iced the puck at 5:29. Vegas Junior Golden Knights now with a 1-goal lead. Face-off win for the Knights. Colton Flood surveys, he's got some space, and he'll play it in as Lucas Lanfranchi on the ice now for the Knights is checked down on the back side of the play there at the far post. Face-off win for Belle TIEHL. Lanfranchi, Salikas, and Murundi on the ice. Bouncing puck. Murundi tried to hit that out of the air, but it was bouncing and just fanning on it, leaving it off. Belle TIEHL will collect in the neutral zone, take it back. Pressured by Lanfranchi. Steal. Salikas has Murundi with him. Shot. Save. Rebound. Behind the net. Murundi gets to it. Colton Flood sealing off the wall for the Knights. Two Belle TIEHL players in there, able to clear back behind their net. And Belle TIEHL looking to exit the zone. Puck loose, and just between the wickets of Flood, off the blocker of Cole Larison. Coming up big on the error there. And Huffman delivers a hit on the Belle Tire player. They're able to dump it in, rimmed around the boards by Lacus. Played back down low by Belle Tire. Harrison for the Knights plays it around to Colton Flood. Flood up ice, kept in by the left point man. Shot. Larison sticks that one aside into the far corner. Lacus. That one shot just skims off the leg pad of Larison. Keeps it wide and out of the net. Colton Flood to collect for the Knights. Up to the stick of Huffman. Huffman up ice. Tipped, they will say, on the way. So we will play on defense coming out. Cabardilla and Biaggi. Forward lineup on the ice. Huffman and Mislakovian and Reed. Cabardilla pinching in. Glove down by Belle Tire. Up ice. Trying to break a man free. Tipped on the way, so no icing. Oh, and they will say he did not touch it. Doesn't seem to be arguing the call, so perhaps that is correct. 3:26 to go in period number 2. Just trying to keep my hand from freezing to the handle. It is like a meat locker in here. Face-off win for the Knights. Mislakovian immediately attacking as Reed is knocked down. Cabardilla on the pressure. Off the skate of Cabardilla, collected back into his own lane, tried to flip out by Hunter Reed. Now Newell plays it to the far side of Mislakovian. Newell on the attack with Reed. Looking to play that one up. Now to the far side, Hunter Reed is trying to get there, apply some pressure. Belle Tire trying to clear it out unsuccessfully. Newell pinned along the boards. Puck tipped to the inside. Belle Tire looking to clear it out, hassled by dark jerseys. Puck poked off the stick of Cabardilla, bouncing puck back to the defensive zone of Belle Tire. Belle Tire moving it up, bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Played in by Newell. Newell will head for the change now. Penhallow almost dispossesses the Belle Tire player, and Gilliam will throw that one on net. Goaltender makes the save. Puck around to the near side. Gilliam back down low. Cash and Sparks traps it in the skates. Initially, now Belle Tire clear their zone. Over the red line, dumps it in. Back to collect for the Knights is Knisley. Cabardilla will retrieve his stick. Knisley with the puck. Knisley, 2 to beat. Knisley plays it around 1. Knisley into the zone. Shot and a save. Rebound collected by himself. Collects his own shot. Rebound. Puck towards the middle. That one kind of bounced funny off the outside. Puck below the net. Played up by Belle Tire. Chips it off the glass. Now Gilliam reverses back down. Glove down by number 86. Walking in and shot. Saved by Larison down in the butterfly. Puck to the right point man. He'll walk the blue line. Now play it down low in the left face-off circle, trying to get a shot off. Gilliam on the pressure. Puck comes out of the zone. Belle Tire will have to tag up. Just mishandling. Cash and Sparks coming away with a gift. And just under a minute in the period. Just mishandled that one. Puck out to neutral zone. Cupid Rocher is trying to chip that one up to Salikas. Still applying pressure, getting a little help by the back-checking Salikas. Bouncing puck out to the right point. Shot. Larison trying to glove save that one. Rebound rolls out of the glove. Marundi trying to play that one up ice. Doesn't get enough of it as Salikas takes a hit. Penhallow moves it up, bounces back to the feet of Penhallow. Vegas play it in. Belle Tire move it to the near side. Belle Tire over the blue line, and Knisley lays a hit on number 24. Puck out in the neutral zone. Salikas, Vegas have men advantages there, but could not capitalize on it, and there's the end of the period. End of period number 2. Vegas Junior Golden Knights add a goal shortly after the ice cut to go ahead on the pass from Cashin Sparks to Nisley. As Vegas will take a minute to talk some strategery, and we will take a minute to mention our sponsors: Leeds in York, All Western Mortgage, and the Lanfranchi Center. Thank you for the support this season. The boys appreciate it. Allows them to have some nutritional items for each game to help keep their energy up in these long matches. Total shots on goal through 2 periods, 11 for the Belle TIEHL team from Detroit and 24 for the Vegas Junior Golden Knights. Puck dumped in by Avina. Vegas tag up. Pass off the skates. No dark jerseys there, but Belle TIEHL having to play it backwards. They'll leave it behind. And now puck dumped in. Belle TIEHL defenseman surveying. He'll carry it up as Huffman lays a hit on him as he is injured on the play. We're going to have a whistle here. Wally Lacroix comes off the bench to check on the player. Able to get off on his own, but clearly in some discomfort. And Hunter Reed to take the face off. Miskovian to the left. Newell to the right. Face off win for the Knights. Harrison moves it up to Hunter Reed. Hunter Reed shot is blocked by Belle TIEHL player, and Belle TIEHL able to play it up ice. That one flopping around, not going to make it all the way down as that waffles on the ice and holds up. Jack Harrison up ice to Miskovian. One touch pass looking for breakout, and Belle TIEHL keep it in the zone. Belle TIEHL gets around one. That's going to be a tripping coming on Jack Harrison. Just bad timing there for the defenseman. And at 15-52, Harrison to the box for tripping. Vegas on the first penalty kill of the game in the third period. As they head to their defensive zone, penalty kill team on the ice. The defensemen, Nisley and Cabradilla. The forwards, Gilliam and Sparks. Face-off win for Belle TIEHL. They move it back to the point man as they set up their power play. Shot, traffic in front. Loose and sticked aside. Puck played up and out by Gilliam. Cashin Sparks. Cashin Sparks on the pressure. A little interference there, no call. Puck rimmed in around the boards. Coming all the way around to Nisley and Gilliam. Puck loose. Tries to dangle around Sparks. Plays it back to the point man. And that one just comes out of the zone. Belle TIEHL will have to tag up. Banked up the wall, off the mark. And Huffman on the attack. A bad change. And just gets stick lifted in the slot. Huffman had a good opportunity there. Huffman will get it back and just tipped off his stick. And puck dumped in on net. Saved by the goaltender. And tipped away by Huffman again. Huffman back in. Belle TIEHL taking over their possession, though. That one rolled off his stick just inside the zone. And a drop pass. Weebolt pressuring over the blue line as Belle TIEHL trying to set up their power play. And shot wide of the net. Now on net, but doesn't make it to the net, actually. Traffic in front. Shot saved by Larison, and he holds. And some extracurricular activities after the whistle. As players have to be tackled. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. And we'll see who they escort. Looks like two doors opening up. Avina for the Knights, and now two for Belle TIEHL into the box. Actually two, well, nope, Harrison's still in there from earlier. So at 14-12, we'll add Quentin Avina. And two Belle TIEHL players. The captain, number 27, and number 2. So one of those will be coincidental, and the other should make put Vegas on the 4-on-4, I believe. Let's see how this shakes out. I don't know, but there's a smile on LaRosa's face. So it can't be that bad. I haven't seen any other numbers put up on the board yet. Door opens for Belle TIEHL. And he's leaving the box, just not sure if it's for a misconduct in game suspension. We'll see here. As the coach, sorry, let me back out. Coaches for each team get the explanation. So waiting to see. Clearly the coach for Belle TIEHL unhappy, and perhaps that means that his player has to head to the locker room. Still some conversations being had between the refs and the Belle TIEHL coach. And he does indeed. Number 2 for Belle TIEHL. Back to the locker room. So we got a 5-minute penalty on number 2. So that's a major. They did not. They're still trying to sort things out. They'll add number 7 into the box to serve for number 2's penalty. Captain is still in there as well, and the extra goaltender. And meanwhile, the Vegas Unicorn Knights wait on the ice. Wiebolt, Huffman, Biaggi, and DeRochers. Should be a 4-on-4 for 20 seconds. Not sure how that worked out, but in favor of the Knights. Biaggi will collect in his own zone. Cross ice pass to Wiebolt. Wiebolt over the blue line, dangles towards the middle, fakes the shot. Puck gets tipped to the outside. Huffman trying to control the puck below the goal line now, moves it back to Wiebolt, now to DeRochers. DeRochers swings it to the left side. Vegas back to full strength. Shot, rebound, and a goal! Huffman with the strong work down low. Goaltender made the initial save, but the puck was available in front of him, and Huffman able to move that one around the goaltender once that was on the ground. And Vegas an even strength goal at 13:44 on I think there has been a misconduct. Let's see. Since this was a major penalty, the Belle TIEHL team should still be on the penalty kill, which they only have 4 players out there, so that is making sense. Still a lot of discussions for the scorekeepers table and the referees trying to figure this one out. And the coach for Belle TIEHL will take this time to chat about the play with the players on the bench. But there's still 2 players in the box for Belle TIEHL, which I'm not sure why. I think because the one was coincidental to Avina and the other was the major, so I think that's why they still have 2 sitting in there. Vegas is 5 on the ice. Huffman, Rochers, Biaggi, Wiebolt, and Lacus will be on the power play once we restart. Vegas Junior Knights with a 2-goal lead. And they do add a man. I think that was for the bench penalty. I think the coach received a bench minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. So Vegas back to the power play. And we'll see what they add. We're going to have a 5-on-3 coming up here for 2 minutes. they gave a 5-minute to the coach, so 4:32. Coming here, 5-minute, 5-on-3, or 4:32, 5-on-3 for the Knights. Biaggi plays it to the outside. Weeble back to Biaggi, walking it down, back to Weeble, just loses his footing. Puck rimmed around the boards, back to Weeble. Vegas settle down now as they pull it out wide around the perimeter. Back to Weeble. Weeble, shot. Traffic in front, loose puck, chipped up and out. Vegas will have to tag up. Biaggi collects in the neutral zone. And now back into his own defensive zone. Pass up ice. Weeble, cross ice pass to Lacus. Lacus shot, knocked down, rebound, collected by Lacus. And works it back to the outside. Cooper DeRochers now on the ice for the Knights. DeRochers to Biaggi. Biaggi to Weeble. Weeble back over to Rochers, but that one just off the mark, but no harm, no foul. Vegas still able to maintain the possession. Weeble walking it down, pass looking down low for Huffman. Lack is trying to stuff it near side. Loose puck, cleared up. And out, Biaggi to Weeble. Weeble, shot, and that one's wide right of the net by Cooper DeRochers. Puck on the near side, Weeble down low to Huffman. Huffman back to Weeble. Weeble, shot, and a goal. Huffman finds the right corner. And those penalties will stay up on the board, as those were major penalties. So Vegas still on the 5-on-3 for 3 minutes and 6 seconds, as Vegas increased the lead to 4. Power play goal, that one will be at 12:18. Penhall will take the face-off. Penhall, Muskovian, Reed, Cabradilla, and Nisley. Vegas win the face-off. Nisley plays it to the far side to Reed over the blue line, lays it off for Penhollow. Penhollow walks it down the wall. He's got Nisley at the middle of the ice. Nisley, shot, and off the goaltender's mask. Stays in play off the back of the glass. Vegas maintain the possession. Cabradilla to the far side to Reed. Reed looking for some daylight, and through the crease out the other side. One-timer by Reed, bouncing in the air, and loose puck, and saved by the goaltender. Hunter Reed finding the loose puck outside the crease, puts that one on net. Goaltender coming up with the big save. 2:33 to go. On the Vegas power play, Vegas 5-on-3, Penhollow take the face off. Same personnel on the ice for the Knights. Reed trying to walk it down low. That's poked off his stick. Nisley will keep it in at the left point. Nisley down low to Hunter Reed. Reed surveying, plays to the far side. Cabradilla one-timer loose. And Muskovian not able to get it out of his skates. Knocked down by Belle Tire player. Same personnel will stay on the ice for the Knights. Penhollow will take the face off. Back to Nisley. Nisley back to Reed. And we got a hold coming here on Walker Penhollow, just off the face-off, and that'll put this at a 4-on-3, 11:24, and a defensive zone face-off coming here for the Knights. Four-on-3 for 2:11. This is almost like overtime numbers here. Huffman goes down, shot wide left of the net. Avina pins his man to the boards, trying to dig it out is Huffman. Huffman drags it up the wall. He's got Weebolt with him, up ice. Weebolt. Pass ice, looking back Looking for the pass back to Huffman, just outside of his reach, and Huffman's pass tipped wide. Biaggi will collect that one. Walk to the middle, shot, and in. Biaggi shot towards the goaltender, off the goaltender's blocker and in. And a power play goal for the Knights as they increase their lead to 4. At 10:55. Weebolt take the face-off for the Knights. Face-off win all the way back into the Belle Tire, plays it all the way back into the defensive zone for the Knights. Vegas work it up. Huffman, cross ice to Biaggi. Biaggi collects it on his backhand, moves it, shot towards the net. Stick side by the goaltender. Weebolt collects. Weebolt drop pass to Biaggi as Vegas set up the power play. Back to Weebolt. Weebolt down low to Huffman. Huffman, shot, save, and a cover by the goaltender. And we'll have a face-off to the right, left of the goaltender as Vegas will make some wholesale changes here on the power play team. Salikas, Sorochers, Lacus, and Flood on for the Knights. With a minute 12 to go on the 4-on-3. Cooper to Rochers collecting. He'll play that one back to Colton Flood. Colton Flood back to DeRochers. DeRochers, shot! And just misses the left side of the net. Colton Flood on the outside. Now to DeRochers. DeRochers back to Colton Flood. Flood on the far side, walking it down. Flood pass, shot pass, and that one down the ice. It's going to get down there quickly. Larison will stop it with the paddle and lay it off for DeRochers. DeRochers up ice to Flood. Flood up ice to the moving Salikas. Salikas over the blue line. Salikas curling around. Ref playing a little defense for the Knights there. DeRochers back down the wall to Salikas. Salikas back to DeRochers. DeRochers pass to the middle. Lacus will collect. Plays it back. Lacus' pass off the mark. And all the way back down to the defensive zone. The Knights will have to go, given the Belle Tire players time to change. 6 seconds remaining on the 4-on-3. Puck left off Newell. Back down to Flood. Flood back to Newell. 4-on-4 here. Even. And a one-timer wide left of the net. Sneaky Stool coming in. Sneaky Newell coming in. Shot saved by the goaltender. Coming up the slot. And saved by the goaltender. And 5 seconds remaining on the power play, and back to full strength is Belle Tire. 5-on-5 hockey here. Colton Flood has it poked away initially. He'll get it back, drops it back to Harrison. Harrison swings it around to the far side. Looking for Cash and Sparks, and that puck is played in by Belle Tire. Vegas back to collect behind their net. Bouncing puck. Muskovian clears it out. Cash and Sparks and Newell on the hop. Sparks pressuring. Kept in by Muskovian. Muskovian shot as he is knocked down behind the play. Muskovian pressuring. And penalty coming here on Muskovian. Didn't like the play he took in the middle of the ice. Now he'll take the whistle. As number 77 gets a little extra hits there in on Muskovian. And Vegas to the penalty kill. Face off to the left of Larison. .752 remaining in the period. 2 minutes up on the penalty clock. Face-off win for the Knights. Gilliam trying to get free. And Hunter Reed able to force that one out into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Avina flips it high into the air and down the ice. Hunter pressuring. Light pressure. Cross ice pass in the skates collected by Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL rims it around the boards. One touch pass looking to get it up. Kept in by the point man. Shot towards the net. Kick save by Larison. Backhanded up and down the ice by Hunter Reed. Lanfranchi pressuring. Pass across ice. Steele played to the outside. Cabardilla will dump it down ice. Lanfranchi pinching in, finds a loose puck, cuts back, and then lays it down low as he looks to kill more of the penalty clock for his team. Up ice pass. On the attack, come Belle TIEHL, defended by Cabardilla, gets around Cabardilla. Shot saved by Larison in tight on the post. Puck comes up but not out. Bouncing puck. Cabardilla loses his footing. Puck cleared up but not out. Right at the point. Shot saved by Larison. Sticks it aside. And the puck kept in the zone as it was rimmed around by Cabardilla. Puck dumped in deep. Now flipped down the ice again with 12 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Knights as they hold on to a 4-goal lead here late in the third period after some unfortunate calls against Belle TIEHL after a scrum in front of our net. Belle TIEHL with the puck, looking for a centering pass, and that one's wide of the net. Weibolt collects the puck, plays it up ice to Lacus. Lacus gains the red line. Lacus into the zone with the puck on his stick. Shot blocked by Belle TIEHL. Looking for a centering pass. Rochers keeps it in. Dumps it in deep. Puck comes out of the zone. Vegas have to tag up. Belle TIEHL up the near side. Gains the red line. Dumps it in. Player for Belle TIEHL curls all the way around. Back to the defense. Down low, Lacus will get to it, and he'll move the rim around the boards. Kept in by Belle TIEHL. Shot off the skates of Weibolt. Ends up at the blue line. Kept in by Belle TIEHL. Belle TIEHL cutting back on Biaggi. And a man goes for a change. Missed the connection all the way back to their own zone. They'll have to tag up. Puck up ice. And a steal for Penhallow and dumped in offsides on the Knights. And we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. With 4:44 to go in period number 3. Face off coming by Cashton Sparks. Penhallow to the left. Murundi to the right, dumped in deep. Flood back for the Knights. Lays that off for Harrison up to Penhallow. Penhallow trying to pass that one to Mill. Turn over. Gave that one away to Belle TIEHL in the middle, but Vegas able to clear it out after the save from Larison. Shot, save, and cover by Larison. Larison, a little spicy on that one. Didn't like what the Belle TIEHL player tried to do. Shot blocked, and that one ended up wide of the net after a deflection off of Gilliam, adding some pressure. Gilliam pinching in, trying to tip it over. Gets it past one. Puck loose. Player for the Belle TIEHL is hassled by 3 dark jerseys. Backhand to the middle. Loose puck. And Gilliam with a hit. Big hit on the puck carrier for Belle TIEHL. But he quickly bounces up, and there's a whistle. Roughing is the call. 3:39. Number 23 to the box. Power play for Vegas coming here. Power play team on the ice. Salikas, Newell, Mislakovian. Defense, Avina and Cooper DeRochers. 3:39 to go in the period. 2 minutes on the penalty clock. Avina collects. Shot, save, rebound ends up in the far corner. Newell back to Mislakovian as they play catch, and Vegas sets up the power play back down the wall. Cross ice into the skates of DeRochers. DeRochers back to Avina. Avina to Newell. Newell shot down low and a rebound attempt. Salikas had a lot of real estate there on the left side after Newell with the shot pass to the leg pad intentionally looking for that rebound to be played to Salikas, and the puck dumped down the ice by Belle TIEHL. Larison will collect that one after it ricochets up the boards. Up to Salikas. Lackas moving it to the outside. Lackas into the zone. And Lackas takes a hit up high. No call by the referee. Number 77 for the Belle TIEHL players. And puck still stays in play as that one goes down the ice. Larison will head back to his crease. Collected by Cooper DeRochers. Huffman up the far side, cross ice pass to Avina. Avina into the zone with speed. Avina cutting to the outside, drop pass to Penhallow. Penhallow, fans on the pass, was looking for pass to Biaggi, and tipping goal by Huffman on the back door. Penhallow to Avina to Huffman. Number 77 with a few words for the Vegas players. And at 2:08, Vegas Junior Golden Knights make it 6-1. Penalty should clear off the board, but they'll just let it run. Not sure if that's an error. So ignore the board if you see it. Puck out of the zone. Sparks plays it back to Flood. Or sorry, Harrison. Harrison off the glass and up. And Franchi is there for the Knights. Loose puck up ice. Belle TIEHL into the zone. Cutting back. Shot. Blocker saved by Larison. Second attempt. Kick saved by Larison now. Puck still loose in front. Bouncing puck still loose. Now played the outside by Cash and Sparks. And Franchi pressuring. Now Harrison moves it out to the far side. Wide open. Gilliam found some real estate on the far side. Gilliam coming together with the Belle TIEHL player. Puck played up ice right at the blue line, collected by Belle TIEHL. Offsides. Skate just came over the blue line. One minute, 11 seconds to go in the game. Vegas with a 5-0 or 5-goal lead. Belle TIEHL back over the blue line. Shot save, actually on the outside of the net. Second save by Larison. Mislakovian chips it to the far side, comes out of the zone. Belle TIEHL has to tag up in deep. And now they do. Colton Flood back to collect for the Knights. Plays it to the outside. Cabradilla. Cabradilla flips up the wall, looking for Mislakovian. Able to get it up. Newell's got one to beat. He's got Salikas tracking with him. And a one-timer. And a glove save. Rebound ends up below the goal line. And Salikas is knocked down behind the play. Looking for a loose puck. Belle Tire moves it up the wall. Over the blue line, cuts back. Miskovian and Cabradilla come together. Cabradilla, 10 seconds. Cabradilla, shot. And a blocker save by the goaltender. And there's the whistle. Or the buzzer signaling the end of the game.